Gosh, it's PSA time before we actually get started with today's video. So yesterday, some of you guys may have seen my PSA about some scammers going around Pet Simulator 99 disguised as me, basically scamming a bunch of players. Now, I did warn everybody, if you see a imposter baby, aka a Temu baby, make sure you have the following with you. Make sure you have a recording of said person attempting to scam. We do have a big games mod inside of our Discord server, and they are more than happy to go ahead and eliminate those accounts, so they do not go around scamming other innocent players out there. Another thing I do want to point out is there are two significant differences between my account versus a Tenmu baby. If you go to my main profile, you'll be able to see my username and my display name are both the same. Vapor Baby, Vapor Baby. You will be able to see the linked account for my YouTube channel there. I have 1,900 followers, and finally, if you ever see any account pretending to be me, basically asking you for free items, guess what you can do? And this will eliminate any scamming on their end, is if you do see them, make sure you ask to see Leader Bob, Boyfish, obviously Captain Bobby, but number 2, Boy Angel. Now, I only say this because of the fact that this is one of the pets that I currently have that has my username on it. This is redeemed by me. And if they do not have one of these, which there is none out there other than one other one, but that one is serial number 220,000, I want to say, something like that. So if you do see a fake baby out there, a Temu baby, and they do not have any of the following here, and it just seems a little sus, please do not trade them. That is a fake baby. That is not the real Vapor Baby. All right, after that PSA, let's go ahead and get started with yesterday's giveaway. So if you guys watched my Hacker Keys Are Officially Broken video, I had asked everybody a question if they believe the hacker chest is broken. The person that I chose was Andres Gabriel Valero. I can't say your name because it's all together. But they said,
I think the hacker chests are broken. 116 million profit is crazy. Not only did you get 5 huges, but you can also buy an extra huge. For me, that's crazy because I only have 3 huges. I will have to get another one. I think right now the hacker chest is the best chest of them all. The crystal key chests are running 27,000. Tech chest is 1 in 10k. Void chest, I don't really know, but before the chances were 1 in 1,900 chances. Clearly buffed the chances of the hacker chest is 1 in 3,900.
Truth be told, for everybody here who has not seen that video yet, I did end up putting those huges somewhere. Where is it at, Fedora? Dude, where did I put those huges? I actually put them inside of a box. I just don't know which box I ended up putting them in because I ended up getting 5 hacker axolotls from 8,000 keys. This test was very extensive and it took me all day to basically test. But since we're on the theme of hacker, I will be going ahead and sending you one, how do you spell this? Axolotl. I will be sending you out a hacker axolotl, so congratulations for winning. I do have another question for basically everybody here for the next huge giveaway, so good luck everybody, and let's go ahead and get started. So yesterday, I decided to conduct a test. Now, this test is completely valid for players out there that are actually wanting to grind with alt accounts. This is the method that everybody is doing right now in order to get a bunch of these huge Jaguars. Now, this was extremely expensive for me to do, and that's a lot for me to actually say. So this is definitely not starter friendly when it comes to this method. Also, I found that one of the tiles, and I noticed it in my previous video, that the middle section actually does count as a tile and it does light up. So Pet Simulator 99 recently came out with a brand new extension for the recent Rave update. Now, what does this mean for absolutely everybody who is just wanting to AFK grind this? Well, if you watched my previous video where I basically explain a loadout that is relatively friendly to a lot of free-to-play method players, and even myself, because I don't have auto tap, so all of these things that everybody's telling me to use large taps, it's not really going to affect me because I do not have this game pass. So that one is irrelevant to me. However, I am using this that I have here, which honestly really works. And I will have this video right here in the annotation, so if you guys want to check that out, it's literally just what I showed you guys with a comparison with the previous pets, as well as my team and some exclusives. You should only be here, honestly, for like literally under a minute or so. I haven't timed it all the way, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. But they actually have the tile upgrades with tickets. Now, what is the most important ones that you guys should honestly really pay attention to, especially if you plan on just coming here with a bunch of alt accounts and going on a singular tile altogether? So what I decided to do was to go out and buy, and Obbyman actually graciously sent me 1,000 to basically cover up the last tile here because it is 1,500 to upgrade to the max. I decided to pay attention to the huge chance first, damage second, and then finally ticket chance. Now, all these tickets are really expensive, and I know over time the wrap value of these are going to go down, but when you start buying these as a bulk, it gets really expensive really fast. Say you need to buy 5,000 in order to go ahead and upgrade a few of these. You're going to be spending a lot of gems. Now, I do want to say around the update day, I was running around and I was buying these at wrap value, and these ranged anywhere between 300,000 to at least 250,000. So yes, I spent a lot of gems on this test method just for just to test it out for you guys, basically. So just keep that in mind when I say this is completely optional. You can come into the trade hub, you can buy out the tickets, or you can go ahead and grind it out here organically. It will take you some time though, so keep that in mind. But this is what I primarily focused on. I focused on damage, some ticket, and definitely the huge chance. Now obviously, because this all runs RNG wise, it's not really, there's no actual number or percentage chance that you're going to be able to tell when the huge is going to randomly drop on you. So there is no indication. You just have to hope that it just lands on the tile that you're standing on. So obviously the best way and the best recommendation that I can give anybody out there is, if you're planning to invest hundreds of millions of gems in these tickets, come in here with your alt accounts. So this was the very early rotation when I decided to go out and buy a bunch of tickets to go ahead and upgrade. It wasn't until recently that I looked at the price for everything, and I noticed that over time, the more that you bought, the higher the price of these would go. So it didn't dawn on me until I started to realize I needed to pour more gems into this. Obviously, as the rotation spins, this works the same exact way as the previous update with the Kitsune. So if there's any videos out there saying that if you sit on a specific tile and it's 1 out of 81 chances, it's not correct. So it's the same thing that I talked about. Everything RNG wise, you just have to hope that it lands on your tile, and hopefully you guys have alt accounts that will help you get more huges out of this. Popular questions players are going to have is basically how to get a bunch of these tickets on the rotation board. Obviously, you see how many tickets are on the board itself. So there are so many ways in order for you to actually earn these tickets on the board itself, other than going out into the trade hub and spending hundreds of millions of gems, because at the end of the day, this is all still a risk for a return. Now, you can't just come here and just grind out for a few days to get a couple of tickets, but you will need a few thousand in order to go ahead and max out a few of these. This includes the damage, the tickets, and the huge especially. These are the 3 that I mainly focus on, and I'll be quite honest, I haven't done the math to see how many tickets you actually do need for all of these. So hopefully in the beginning of the video when you actually saw me upgrading, or better yet, if you guys are able to pay attention to just basically how many tickets you need per purchase, per upgrade, you guys can go ahead and do the math that way. But I do know that it is hundreds of millions of gems. You can actually just come over here and just grind it out. I do know that there's one tile on here specifically that gives out 100 tickets. Don't know how rare it is for you to hit 100 tickets, but I do know I do get very often are the 3 and the 10. so those do come up very often. The only thing I could really suggest is getting a good solidified team in order to just grind this section out more quickly. Whether you're using the best pets in this section here, whether you're using one of the best stat here with exclusives, or even if you have a huge pet that can just be included in this. The faster that you can break things, the better. So obviously after Abby sent me the 1,000 tickets, I was able to cover the additional few more tickets that I needed to go ahead and get the max for the huge. Now, after this, I basically set myself up for overnight grinding. I wish that I came in here with alt accounts that said like some random Vapor Baby names, obviously not a fake Vapor Baby name, but something that I know that no one's gonna guess that would be my alt account. So at the very end of this entire testing, we're gonna go ahead and see what I woke up to. Now, this was probably around 4 in the morning that I woke up to basically kind of see what I woke up to. And I got one singular huge Rave Jaguar. If I had alt accounts in here, I would have had multiple of these, which I would have made my gems back. Quite honest with everybody, I know I literally went through like hundreds and hundreds of millions of gems over the past 2 to 3 days to basically do a bunch of testing. But I do have to let you guys in on a little secret, okay? These were actually basically sponsored by Triple. He sent me 1 billion gems, and this gave me the opportunity to just basically go out and essentially do all of these testing videos. This includes just the hacker keys and especially this one, because this one took a lot of gems for me and this was a lot. So this is one of those testing methods that I honestly would recommend. Only do this if you have alt accounts. If you do not plan on just basically grinding the new Rave update without alt accounts, it's probably not worth it at the end of the day because you are probably going to get 1 or 2 of these huges. I don't think anybody is going to be sitting here upgrading their entirety of the Rave section ticket machine thing without having alt accounts. So if you do plan on doing this, please make sure you have alt accounts on the same stepping stones as you are. Otherwise, you're going to be spending hundreds of millions of gems, just like I did, just for one huge. So huge shout out to Triple for allowing me to basically just go ahead and doing this testing thing. And he said, stare at your PS99 mail. I'm scared. Wait, if you can make milk from almonds, what can you make from this? Oh my god. What the heck? What should we test out next? Oh my god, I can't scream. It's like 7:43 in the morning. Oh my god, dude. W triple. We gotta do some crazy testing methods, guys. I need some suggestions down below. This is insane. What is broken next on Pet Simulator 99? Oh my gosh. That is nuts. Okay, hold on. Composure. Here in mass destruction from basically everything happening all at once. Thank you so much to obviously Triple, Abby, Katie, Elk, everybody who decided to send me a bunch of tickets and actually just go ahead and send me a bunch of rainbow tile luck thingies. I forgot what they're called. But since we're talking about testing things, what is something that you guys want to see me test out on Pet Simulator 99 to see if there is any opportunity for any gem growth, item growth, huge growth? Leave your comment down below, and if I choose your suggestion, guess what you guys get? A huge pet. Until then, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye everyone.